Welcome back to episode 4 of season 1 of the Emberhart podcast. In today's episode, we dive into a fascinating question: can self-discipline match IQ in predicting success? Are we destined by our genetics and natural talents, or is it those who make the most of what they have that ultimately reap the rewards? Winter is at its coldest here, the ground blanketed in snow, and the holiday season already behind us. The hectic spring term is fast approaching. Are you excited about the challenges ahead? I know we are, and this makes it the perfect time to talk about self-discipline, because it is a quality we all need as we move into the weeks and months to come. But first, let's take a moment to talk about Emberhart and our vision. At Emberhart, we're here to inspire a generation of girls to own their choices, embrace their unique identity, and build a life full of character, purpose, and passion. We believe in the power of intentional decisions, strong values, and relentless growth, creating a brighter, kinder world led by confident, capable young women. But now, buckle up for the main topic of the episode 4 of the Emberhart podcast. Let's dive straight into today's topic. The quiet force: self-discipline beats IQ. Dear Amilia Emberhart, self-discipline is a concept that is both powerful and transformative. It is the ability to control one's impulses, emotions, and behaviors to achieve long-term goals. While innate intelligence and talent often steal the spotlight, self-discipline is the quiet force that determines whether you will reach your potential. It is like the steady wind that propels a ship toward its destination, ensuring progress even when the seas are calm or rough. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is about making choices that align with your long-term goals rather than succumbing to immediate temptations. For example, choosing to study for an exam instead of scrolling through social media. Opting for a healthy meal over fast food when you are trying to improve your fitness. Sticking to a daily practice routine, whether for music, sports, or another skill, even on days you feel unmotivated. Resisting the urge to procrastinate on important tasks by breaking them into smaller, manageable steps. These small, consistent choices build the foundation for achieving anything meaningful in life. Self-discipline requires not just the ability to delay gratification but also the resilience to stay on course when distractions and setbacks arise. Insights from research. A fascinating study by Angela Duckworth and Martin Seligman, Self-Discipline Outdoes IQ in Predicting Academic Performance of Adolescents, 2005, examined the impact of self-discipline on academic performance. Here is what stood out. Self-discipline predicts academic success more robustly than IQ. In their study of 8th grade students, self-discipline accounted for more than twice as much variance in academic performance compared to IQ. Students with higher self-discipline earned better grades, scored higher on standardized tests, and were more likely to gain admission to competitive high schools. This finding challenges the traditional belief that intelligence alone dictates academic achievement. Instead, it highlights the critical role of non-intellectual strengths. Self-discipline influences habits and behaviors that contribute to success. Students with high self-discipline spent more time on their homework, started their homework earlier in the day, and watched less television. These habits reflect a deliberate focus on their priorities. Their ability to delay gratification, choosing long-term rewards over short-term pleasures, was a key factor in their achievements. For instance, they could resist distractions like social media to focus on studying. Such habits create a positive feedback loop, where consistent effort leads to tangible results, which then reinforce the value of discipline. The gap between potential and performance often comes down to self-discipline. Many students fall short not because they lack ability but because they fail to exercise self-discipline. Their potential remains untapped, not due to intellectual limitations, but due to choices that prioritize immediate comfort over long-term growth. Programs that build self-discipline may be the key to unlocking greater academic achievement and life success. These programs could focus on teaching practical strategies for managing time, setting goals, and staying motivated. These findings emphasize a critical point. Being smart is not enough. Success depends on how well you manage your time, focus your energy, and persevere in the face of challenges. As the researchers observed, the ability to consistently make disciplined choices is a stronger predictor of achievement than raw talent or intelligence. Lessons from my failures in self-discipline. Amilia, I have always believed in your intelligence and ability. You possess all the IQ you need to succeed in whatever path you choose. Your self-discipline is also admirable, and I have no doubt it will take you far. But I want you to understand a truth I have learned through my own life. When I was younger, I was often labeled the smart kid. At the time, it felt like a badge of honor, and in many ways, it was. I genuinely excelled at grasping new concepts, and I had more self-discipline than most of my peers, enough to commit to mastering the things that truly captured my interest. Being the smart kid boosted my confidence and opened doors, but over time, it also became a subtle trap. As I progressed in my career, I leaned too heavily on my intelligence, assuming it would naturally carry me forward. I lost sight of the discipline and consistent effort required to achieve the bigger dreams I once had. Instead of fully committing to discovering and pursuing my purpose, I found myself drifting, searching for answers but often unwilling to do the hard, necessary work to uncover them. Meanwhile, I watched many of my peers, those who might not have been labeled smart, reach significant milestones simply because they had the tenacity and discipline to stay the course. Looking back, I realized that I underestimated the crucial role of self-discipline in unlocking my full potential. Intelligence alone is not enough, it is the discipline to apply it consistently that truly drives success. Being smart might open the door, but it is self-discipline that helps you walk through it and continue the journey. It is the ability to stay focused, work hard, and make consistent efforts that truly makes a difference. Even the brightest minds can falter if they lack the discipline to channel their talents effectively. This lesson has reshaped how I approach my goals, and I hope it inspires you to consider the role of self-discipline in your own life. It is not about suppressing your emotions or denying yourself happiness, but about aligning your daily actions with your long-term aspirations. When you make choices rooted in self-discipline, you are investing in the future version of yourself. Let us test it together. To explore and strengthen self-discipline, I propose a few exercises. The Delayed Gratification Challenge. Identify one area where you can delay immediate pleasure for long-term gain. For example, limiting screen time to focus on a hobby or learning something new. Reflect on how this choice impacts your overall progress and sense of achievement. The Consistency Tracker. Choose a small habit to practice daily for 2 weeks, such as journaling, reading for 15 minutes, or exercising. Track your consistency and celebrate each day you stick to the habit. Set clear goals. Write down a specific goal and break it into manageable steps. Use a planner to track your progress and reflect on your efforts weekly. For example, if you aim to improve in math, set a schedule for daily practice and monitor your improvement. Accountability partner. Share your goal with a trusted friend or family member who can support and encourage you. Having someone to check in with can boost your motivation and keep you accountable. Mindful self-reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on the choices you made. Ask yourself, did my actions today align with my long-term goals? What could I do differently tomorrow? Amilia, remember that self-discipline is not about being perfect. It is about making progress and learning from every step of the journey. You have the potential to achieve remarkable things, and I will always be here to support and guide you. By cultivating self-discipline, you are building the skills and habits that will serve you throughout your life. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path. And as we wrap up today's episode, remember this: true success doesn't come from moments of brilliance alone, but from the quiet, consistent effort you put in day after day. So, I encourage you, keep going, stay steady and determined, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. You are more than capable of achieving everything you set your heart on. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're live twice a week, bringing you insights and inspiration to help you on your journey. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with someone who could benefit from these ideas. And don't forget to connect with us on Facebook or Instagram at Emberhartco to stay updated on all things Emberhart. Until next time, stay focused, stay determined, and keep making those small, powerful steps forward.